I'm Dee Dee Black,
And I'm Ricky Brown.
and this is the Let's Go Sis Podcast.
It is. Oh my gosh, I've been having so much fun doing this with you, Dee Dee. It's been a blast.
Totally. It's been so much fun. We're so excited because this weekend we were on a road trip, and I know you guys were recently on a road trip, and I got to chat with Paisley, my oldest, the whole way there. And, being that she's a sister as well, she was like, Mom, this is so cool. You and Aunt Ricky are so cool. So, I mean, at least we got those points going for us.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, we were on a trip recently. Our whole family went from North Carolina to Alabama, then back to Atlanta. So it was quite the trip. We broke it up because, let's just be real, 5 people in a minivan for that many days, for that many hours, I should say. It needs to be days, for sure.
Yeah, that's totally wild. We just got back actually from Vegas, from California to Vegas, so Nevada, and then actually a couple weeks ago we were just in Arizona as well. So we know all the things about road tripping, but it definitely brings me back to reminiscing when we were younger because obviously Ricky and I road tripped a lot. Our parents, were split up, and our dad lived somewhere else, and so like every other weekend we were on a road trip. And when I was younger, it felt like an eternity. And now that I'm older and I have kids, it still feels like an eternity sometimes on the road, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it can feel like that for sure. But, there's fun things. I feel like when we were road tripping back in the day, we didn't have electronics, And so I've been trying to introduce my kids to that life, to tell them to put down their electronics and play, like, the license plate game. I Spy
Yes.
with My Little Eye. I don't know, there was other ones we did. Think
So
Fast. Think Fast.
yes.
That's what they call it now. We didn't call it that back in the day. I don't remember what we called it, but that Think Fast.
Yeah, there's no like slug bugs that
Yeah.
often anymore that you're finding. I just aged myself, but
Jeep truck.
we used to
That's
do
the
the
new.
slug bugs in the back.
The new thing is Jeep truck. Okay, Jeep truck.
Yeah,
Thank
Jeep
you
truck
for
or
my
cyber
kids, kid.
truck.
Yes, for
Cyber
sure.
trucks. My son loves the cyber truck. The game that he plays is whoever finds the cyber truck immediately wins. Like the game is over, they are immediately the winner. We have to start a new game. So
Go
it's super
cyber
fun.
truck.
But what I really love the most about road tripping just in general is the fact that this is the best place where you really get to talk, where you really are you're stuck, in one place with your family, with your friends, even by yourself. Sometimes you have to think about like your own thoughts and different things. And so what was really cool about this one was I was able to go with just my older daughter. The one before we went as a family, which is also equally as cool. But just getting that one-on-one time with her was really special because, she's going to be 15 this week, which is,
Yeah. Crazy already, 15.
I know
That
it's
went
wild.
fast.
It went too fast. Yes. And obviously we travel a lot because she plays, basketball and she's on a travel team. And so that is also fun because oftentimes when we're on the road, a lot of our teammates are from where we live as well. And so we pass each other,
Yeah.
but it just brings up cool conversation just about life and, how grateful we are and blessed that we are that we even get to do this because to be really honest, when we were on our way back, there was this huge big rig, like this huge diesel big rig, and it was literally on fire. Like
Oh,
it
no.
was insane. We were like, what's going on? Thank God it wasn't in our lane. And I think everybody was okay and safe. But the lane was backed up. And so her and I, we were cracking up because, we were already talking about how people do crazy things on road trips. You're always finding somebody doing something weird. Like,
Yeah. We've done that, right?
yeah.
Hello. I can't even.
Hello. Ricky
When
and
we
I,
pull up to the valet and we try to have accents, guys. Okay, it's fun. You should try it. Just be from somewhere else or whatever. It's fun. But yeah. Well, it's never fun to see an accident, obviously, but
no, this one ended up being, I guess the guy's tires got too hot and the brakes, it like melted it. So it was like from the front to the back. So the guy was able to get out,
oh,
but we
good.
were cracking up because the line, not cracking up because people had to wait. Cause I'm sure it was like hours that people had to wait, but
Right.
we were cracking up because all of a sudden, like we get down the road and, of course there's traffic right where it's at because everybody, even on our side, which was not the same side, we were apart, is like stopping to look like all these looky
Oh,
loos,
that's how the accidents actually really happen, right?
I know, and it's terrifying. But as we get down further and further and further, I mean, they're at a dead stop, obviously, because they're trying to get this truck out, and people are literally getting out of their cars to walk up to video this
Oh
truck
my
on
gosh.
fire. We're like,
Like you can't park there. They're trying to get there. You can't park there.
totally. And
People
so
are
anyway,
nuts these days. I mean, the guy's trying to get his car from burning on fire or a truck, whatever. And
yeah.
have the looky lures. Yeah.
But it was
How I feel
we were
about that.
cracking up. We were like, "Oh my gosh." And it never fails. There's somebody, like, picking their nose or something. What is wrong with people? Like, someone's sleeping crazy, you know? So
Driving with the mask on, all the
yes,
things.
yes. So we were pointing out everything the whole way, and it was just fun because it was just me and her, and, of course, it was probably funnier to us because we were in the moment, but there is something about being in the moment and being stuck, on the road for a long period of time, and just making the most of it and having so much fun. So
That's true. And seeing the sights, right? I think there's something so cool about seeing new land, new areas, new architecture. I mean, call me a nerd. I like all those things. But, looking out the window and seeing the greenery, even, or like noticing how different states do certain things, right? It's just, we grew up in California. I'm here in Texas now, but even traveling to Alabama, Georgia, wherever, things are just done a little differently. And some are great changes and some changes I wouldn't have changed, but it's just cool to see new and different things. Yeah, it's interesting you brought up the accident too, because I was just thinking about the fact that unfortunately, I mean, road trips are more dangerous than airplane rides, but so many times I'm like, I mean, we fly, but sometimes I'm like, it'd be so much easier just to drive. And then I'm like, is it really easier? Because, sometimes you get in the GPS is set for like an hour away, and then pretty soon you get on the road and it's like 2 hours later, you're still not to your destination. I don't know. I'm like the one that if it says 38 minutes from destination to destination, I'm like, I'll beat that. I
yeah,
will beat
well,
that GPS map right there. It will at least be 37 minutes or less. Okay?
and
I'm winning.
rode with her a lot of times throughout life, and she's not lying. She's wild, okay? I
Uh,
First of all, I
Not
will
dangerous though. Come on. I'm a good driver.
she's it's not dangerous, okay? We get there safe and we get home safe, and
That's
that's
right.
all good. But the truth is, she's also, an overachiever. She's doing, like, 45 things at the same time as driving, and we're not just driving, we're, like, sailing places. So, I mean, cars are probably more dangerous than airplanes, but we don't drive, we, like, fly places on the ground. We sail through all these places, and she always gets away with it. Like, it drives me I'm, like, always like, okay." The good thing about it too, though, is because we do travel a lot, we used to travel a lot more together, we have no shame in our game. Like, we will go to a destination. Like you say, you're 6 hours away. We're like, cool, we'll be there, no problem. We'll
Yes,
hang, we'll make the most of the
totally.
day, and then
Right.
we will turn around and drive 6 hours back. Like,
Well, yeah, because you know what? It's my pet peeve. Like, how many times, oh my gosh, talk about memories and talk about how much I miss the beach right now. Okay. Because Texas has all things. We do have a beach, but there's something about a California beach that I miss. And we haven't even actually went to the Galveston beach yet, so I really don't have an opinion. I guess I can't have an opinion on Texas beaches, but a ways away. We used to be able to drive a couple hours. Remember me and you, even when we had our kids, even when they were little, just like
yeah,
throw the kids in the car all together, right? And then we would jam over to the beach, couple hours away, eat some cinnamon rolls, eat some caramel apples,
yeah, we're foodies.
right? Have a let's see what like
People
Splash
are like, you drove
Cafe.
to the beach to eat. Well, no, we played on the beach too. Okay,
Hey, we got our exercise. We got our steps in, guys. We got our
yeah,
steps in. We exercised. Our kids got dog tired, which was absolutely amazing because we love our kids. Actually, we're those people that like our kids. We like our kids to be
yes,
around. We're not trying to get rid of them.
one
That's a
hundred.
whole other podcast, but we love our children. So we're totally cool with them being home. Fact, right now it's summertime, and I'm so happy that we're home. I'm so happy we got that road trip together for sure. But going over to the beach and then turn around and just go back, right? My husband, it's like his pet peeve. If he's going to drive somewhere, he wants to be able to at least stay for like, depending on the number of hours it takes you to get there, he likes to be able to stay like 2 days, to make up the travel time. I'm like, hey, we got to get in and out. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we got to get in and out. So,
Hey, busy people know how to get things done, okay? We are busy trying
yeah.
to get all the things, and obviously because we travel a lot anyway, sometimes it just makes more sense to just, go have a fun day, go travel. Even we travel a lot down south. I do live in California still. Um, And we travel a lot down south for basketball tournaments and different things, but we'll even like go out of our way to go to like different beaches because like you said,
Yeah.
California beaches are where it's at. California
Girl,
roads are not where it's
not
at.
where it's
So
at. Exactly. No,
if you think that the dream of moving to California is all these beautiful sights all the time, I would encourage you to drive on any freeway, pick one
pick
in
the five.
California. Yeah, pick the
Five.
5 for sure. And you will definitely have a reset of mindset of
Perspective.
what you
New
think,
perspective.
a different perspective. There you go, of what you think of California. Like these roads, we are just not getting it right. First of all, there's always road work, always, constantly. Like these roads are never
Well,
complete.
Texas, we do have a lot of road work too. But I will say, I feel like the projects move faster. Like, I feel like I can go visit California that I left 3 years ago, and we're seeing the same project that
You
was
are.
one little overpass. Guys, come
I
on,
can
let's get it done.
verify that that's 100% happening still, and it's wild to me because I just they're always being worked on, and they're like they have the worst potholes, they are not aesthetically pretty. We went to I remember I'll never forget the first time we flew to Utah. I'm sure you remember that road was like a flight
Yeah.
trip, but then we got on the road and I was like, "Wha," like mind blown. Like was years ago, okay? So, but I mean, I didn't really start traveling everywhere like, as a little girl, like we traveled back and forth basically like the Fresno area and Bakersfield area, and then obviously went to the beach and mountains and different things like that in
Yeah.
California. But as I got older, I started traveling other places, and I remember just being like, "What?" Like they even have the highway numbers on the road. Like you know what freeway you're on in Utah basically all the time. Like I was thinking, this is I mean, and we were it was nighttime. It was dark, so it wasn't even like as exciting as the next day when we got on the road. I'm like, "This is beautiful."
Yeah,
Like,
those mountains
there's
are nice.
oh, it was so great. And not just Utah, a lot of states that we've been to at this point. Arizona, is really nice. Their roads are nice. They definitely have it figured out, and it's hot as Hades there when at least when we were there. So, shout out to the people doing the road work, at that time. They're doing a
Hot.
phenomenal job because the roads were really cool. But I mean, a lot of different places. Texas is nice. We were just in New Jersey.
Yeah.
New York is New York.
New
Chicago
York
is
is
still
fun, though. New York is fun. And speaking of fun, Orlando, because next week we're headed to Orlando. We're going
I'm
to be in
excited.
Orlando, guys, for our next podcast recording. You're going to get to hear it, but we're going to get to be together on the same screen. We can't wait to be in person together. Ah!
I'm so excited.
Not driving to Orlando, by the way. I'm flying, and so is Dedia. But we will meet in Orlando, and it's going to be a blast. It's always so much fun to be on this podcast. I'm so grateful for the opportunity we get to spend together on,
Amen.
you know, with modern technology. But I can't wait to be in the same room doing our podcast. Woo, it's going to be awesome. So until next week, when we talk more about life and real life, real talk, real sis. Make sure that you have a good week as well. Have a blessed week, and we'll be back, right? We'll be
Yeah.
back,
And
Orlando.
remember to like, follow, share, and always remember at the end of the day, we love you like a sis. So we are so excited that you are here with us, and we can't wait to see you next week.
That's right. See ya.